Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. Before adding any more nodes, I want to address a few issues on BTCAN-C node. Well, first of all, we had this section, the if section, but what if the target is not in view? Well, I forgot that we need to return failure. So that's part, okay? But the way I'm drawing the layers, first of all, let's fix these typos. The way I'm drawing these guys was half-assed from websites, and it looks like it's not working. Here's my test scene that I'm using an obstacle in the obstacle layer with the obstacle mass. Okay, but let's take a look at the result. So when I would tick the graph, what do you think it will be the result? Well, it should fail because this guy is obviously between these two, but it is succeeding. I think the reason is this guy. The way I'm showing this guy, by the way, the layers are mumbo jumbo, so let me just remove this. Okay, so the way I'm drawing these guys, the layers, and this should be default, maybe is the culprit. And if you recall, few minutes in the last episode, I was looking for a solution for layer mask in the editors, and I stumbled upon this post, and then I said, okay, what's there? I read through it fast, and I saw this line. So I just copied it and pasted it here, and I said, okay, where is that guy? Here. And I said, okay, I may be golden, but apparently not. So I'm not sure if these guys would work or not, but I know something. Vexe on Unity communities, normally this guy has very good solutions for different things. He has a very big GitHub repo for himself if you want to take a look. VW something. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure this guy has something on GitHub. I'm not sure if he is directly with this name. Yeah, there we go. VWF. This is a very huge project. Very huge project. I never looked into it. Basically, he is putting his own wrapper around the mono behavior and do stuff. So you see that he has this base behavior, okay? And it's really big. I never looked into it, but it's there if you want to take a look. And I know he knows his stuff. So let's try it. So I will copy this guy completely. And under our base editor, under our utilities, we have this GUI utils. Now, GUI utils has this one method. And let's add that here. Okay, and I will keep this param here because I'm not sure if it will work. But then here, I will comment this line. For reference, I will comment this line. I will get this obstacle mass. Then I will say that equals to GUI utils, okay, dot default layer mask. So why I'm not seeing it? Because it's not public. So public. So dot layer mask field. Now string is label. We don't need that. The layer mask would be this guy. Okay. Let's save it. Let's build it. Going back to Unity. Well, the very first thing that we see is that my previous layer mask that was returning success, and I thought it was obstacle. Take a look. Now it's UI. Let's uncomment it. Let's go to obstacle, reset, and tick. And now it's behaving properly. Okay? So if I duplicate this guy, move it forward, and move this guy a bit back, this guy I will add a new layer to it, and I will call it, I don't know, test. So here, now I should see the test. Let's try it. And again, it returns success. Now this shouldn't work. This is obstacle. Oh, yeah, because, yep, I forgot to set this guy to test. Okay, so reset, and it fails. Okay, so now we have a solution. Now it is working. Now what if I want test and obstacle? Well, it will fail. This guy is on test. I will move it away. So now the obstacle is obstacling. Move it away. We succeed. Move this guy back. We fail. So now we have the solution, and I should really thank Vexe, and I highly recommend you guys to go put some time to take a look at his VWF stuff, you know. This is something that I may look later on, but not now. And if you read, Vexe is an editor extension that offers much more advanced editor extensibility features than what comes out of the box with Unity. A better drawing API, a faster GUI layout system for editor drawing, tons of attributes, drawers, helpers, typesaw, and more. Okay. Plugins, examples, and deprecated. All you need is the plugins folder. So inherit from base behavior instead of mono behavior, and base scriptable object instead of scriptable objects. And don't forget to add your using statements, see the examples. And he gives some examples here, some screenshots of different things that you can take a look very fast. So he has Unity types example from better behavior, and you see it's nasty editor inspector. Then you have this, what's that? Show type. Okay, strategy type, and you see that type. Then sequences. Well, I don't know what these are. You can just put time and read. Select enum. Well, after that we have pop-ups, and you see different types of pop-ups. Then we have input access, something that you may really like to take a look at that. Show method. Well, here is the method, you know, test object2 from iTest that accepts a param. Nice. And then inline, that is this guy, I think. I don't know. This is a very common combination to use. We require the component. If it doesn't exist, it gets added, and then we inline it and hide it from the game object. Oh, note, both of these are composite attributes, meaning they have an order in which they are drawn. Required from this should be drawn before inline, otherwise inline will try to hide the target that's not there yet. So we use an ID of 0 to the first attribute and 1 to the second attribute. So yeah, inline. transform required from this 0 to inline 1 that blah blah blah. So we have transform, then the box collider. Do you see that? Nowhere. Interesting. But then we have animation variables, and I think it's inside. Oh, look at here. This one is nice. This one, I like it. Basically, in his script, he has this string, okay? And he says animation variable get animator equals get anim. And stuff and things, you know. It really worth checking. Anyway, that was a quick fix. See you guys in next video. Bye bye.